And the chair is still sitting there, but we've got a snowstorm here is reportedly of biblical proportions. And yes, the Mygosometer is showing that it's not yet summer. In fact, here it's a week away from the first day of spring, and what do we have? We have what's reportedly a blizzard. And you can see there's a lot of snow blowing around. And there's actually a car out here in the middle of the snowstorm. It's winter. We've had a lot of snow this year, but look at all this. Looking back, a view of the house, and you can see the snow is blowing pretty hard. And even my little snow steps here, I mean, there's about 8 inches of snow. But you can see how the snow is really blowing through the neighborhood. There's actually some cars out there, but you really can't see very far. All there is just wind and lots of snow. As you look around the neighborhood, everything's just covered in white. Just one, I got the wind at my back, that's good. The house from the outside, it's, well, the snow it's not that windy out here right now, but sometimes a lot of snow comes through, and the wind has been so strong there's no snow on the top of the house. Every now and then we watch the snow just blow right off of the roofs, though. And you can see it is coming down pretty hard. This is the view down Mass Avenue. If you were driving, you would see, that's about all you might be able to see. People are driving down Mass Avenue. Crazy people. They said that everybody should get off the roads today. And you can see, you really can't see too much. Well, you can't see too much. Roland Avenue and watching snow fall. That's pretty exciting. Let's just watch the corn grow. There's about a foot of snow here on the ground. I thought it was 8 inches, but it's been rather hard to walk. This is looking down Roland Avenue. Looking over here towards the house. You see, there is a lot of snow on the ground. We've had snow on the ground for the last month and a half. In fact, these mounds are, oh, I don't know, they've been about 3 feet of snow on each side of the driveway all winter. And we'll follow my footsteps back in. Now, I just shoveled this out an hour and a half ago, and it's all full of snow now. But old man winter is really blowing. As you can see, spring is still some time off. Well, Pumpkin, you don't look like you're frosty anymore.
With these winds, it continues to drift. Many people are now reporting 2 to 4 foot drifts, and if we snow another 3 to 6 hours with this kind of wind, we're going to have 5 to 10 foot drifts.
And there's no way to know for sure if it's going to turn to rain and at what time.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to watch it hour by hour. The track of the storm, if it goes just north of Boston, we're likely to have that mix and change. The farther south of Boston it gets, the less chance we have of that turnover to sleet and rain. And that makes a big difference. And also with the winds continuing, there are increasing chances that we're going to have some power outages. If the wind gets close to 65, 70, 75, then you have some tree limbs going down and you have some people losing electricity. So we hope that doesn't happen.
So the center of the storm is still a little south of us?
The center of the storm is way south.
Way south.
It's on the Virginia coast right now.
I mean, that's what's incredible. You think virtually the entire eastern seaboard is involved, from Maine down to Florida.
Yeah, that's why there was a lot of talk about this storm being the storm of the decade or the 50-year storm. It's because of the magnitude of the storm itself and the area that it's affected. And amazingly, all the way from Alabama, where they've had record snows, to record tornadoes and terrible devastation in Florida, to the situation goes all up and down the East Coast, the Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, Boston area, and the points west are going to get devastating blizzards. So we're talking about an area from one end to the other of the East Coast.
At least we're used to it here. Imagine snow in Florida and Alabama.
Not the blizzard of 88 or 78 rather, but it's, you know, they've been using adjectives like explosive storm, deep storm, blizzard with...
Oh, it sure is blowing out there.
With the power of a hurricane.
Yeah, I want to mention that the pressure on the blizzard of 78 was not as low as this storm.
What does that mean? How does that manifest itself?
Well, it manifests itself. The lower the pressure, generally, the more wind that flows around the low. But it's a little more complicated with the blizzard. There was a huge high pressure system to the northwest and low to the south brought in this strong winds. This time we don't have that high pressure system. The storm is so strong that it's still generating, all by itself is generating this power.
It is BUR-FM, which is 90.9 on the FM dial, and our 6 o'clock news will also be carried by WRKO.
And this is the view of the back garden. You can see the snow has really drifted up. And there's a lot of snow on the window too. This is at the laundry room window. Definitely looks like winter. Andy's been making feeds. Ooh, what a shot. In the meantime, it's a big blowing storm outside. Wendy, you disappeared. Where did you go? Where'd you go? You disappeared. Well, there's your son.
I didn't want to be on video, obviously.
But mommy's. Oh. And she escaped. Well, I just wanted to catch some footage of the snow out here and the breeze. A little while ago it was really blowing. Ooh, it's really blowing. As you can say, that's one day.
Sleeting in the northern end of the Cape, sleeting up to Plymouth, sleeting in Millicent, Attleboro now, and that sleet line is definitely moving north towards the Boston area. If that snow mixes with sleet, it'll cut down on the accumulations. We're at 7 inches in Plymouth, about 9 inches in Easton, about 9 inches in Mansfield, Framingham area.
It was really pretty windy out there, though.
Methuen, through Stoneham and Deerfield, the western portion today, 16 inches of snow. Incidentally, I got a report from Amesbury that the power is out in the entire area of Amesbury.
There's a whiteout across the street almost.
And the wind gusts in Boston as of a half an hour ago up to 70 miles per hour now. Unofficially at Hull, 80 miles per hour. Blue Hill and Milton had a 70 mile per hour gust. The observer's trying to get up to the top there to see what the wind gusts on the top of the Blue Hill. And we'll see. It's a real stormy situation. The storm is just north of Norfolk. Very low pressure, and we have this rain and ice situation trying to get into Boston. Where the biggest snow will be is north and west of Boston, across portions of northern and western New England. We can see the precipitation coming along, and here it goes, right northward into our area. But again, south of Boston, there is a mixture of sleet moving in, and we could have a few hours of sleet in the next couple of hours in many locations. All right, we'll go back to the maps and we'll show you the storm track's going to take it early tomorrow morning, just over Boston or to the south of Boston, perhaps record low pressures. And the snowfall in the south of Boston, 6 to 12 inches, 3 to 6 over the Cape, and a solid foot near Boston. If the sleet comes in, that will cut it down right about that section. At 495, maybe a foot and a half. And then when you get Worcester County and you get out into the Berkshires and many sections of northern New England, you're talking about a foot or two, perhaps 3 feet in a few spots with humongous drifts as this situation wears on tonight. So high tides again.
Humongous drifts. I like that term.
3:30 along the south shore and the north shore. Also, I haven't mentioned this, but of course the high tides, the warnings.
Well, it seems to have really turned to rain, and so our clear bridge of snow has got very slushy. There have been a couple of miles out.
You want to start shoveling?
Yeah, you want to go out and shovel? I'll watch. Tell you what, I'll take some movies here, and you can go outside. A lot of snow out there. All snow in the window. You can see it just blows through, it turns into a whiteout out there. Stairs. There's some plywood outside. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy storm out there. Yeah, front of the bedroom. You can barely see across the street. There's not much visibility out there. You can't even see the condos. Hurricane force winds. Oh yeah, there goes a snowplow out through the outside. Another one on the other side of the street. You can really see the snow blowing. Very high winds here. You see them blowing past the light across the street. And you can see the snow is in whiteout proportions here. There's another plow. Couple of feet of snow out there now. The snow out here now on this side of the house, to the side porch, and it's really been snowing. And it's been breezy.
You know, it'll take some
So spring's a little way off here. Our little chair is totally covered in snow. And out the back, my footprints out here disappeared a long time ago. Blizzard continues. We've had thunder and lightning here in the neighborhood in the last few minutes. Now look at that snow blow through past that light, huh? That wind's got to be blowing about 65 miles an hour, Wendy.
Cars that are stuck and unable to make the grade there. So it's getting pretty tough out there. And it just isn't going to get any better for several more hours.
And it's not too fair if you don't need to be out there to go and get yourself stuck and then tie up these vehicles when maybe they need to be at an emergency someplace else. So please do stay home if you don't need to travel. And we have a caller, Kathy from Haverhill, who's on the phone, who can give us a first-hand report of what things are like up in Haverhill. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, how are you, Natalie?
Okay, give us a sense of what's happening up in your neighborhood.
Well, it's very windy and new development here about 5 minutes ago. The lightning up here is horrendous.
Really?
The sky was just purple. The street lights went out. There's a guy walking by my house right now. He's walking backwards. It's very, very windy. I live approximately 200 yards from the center of town. There's a river that I overlook. I'm on the 3rd floor. I can't see the neighbor's backyard. There's
Lightning.
vehicles passing by. Very bad road conditions out here. The plows haven't been by too often. Very bad visibility. There's a couple of trees down in the city. There's power lines down. Basically, it's a pretty bad situation. Very windy. The house
Now we
is
just
really
had lightning and thunder there.
meters upside down.
Wow. Have you lost your power? And can you see as you look up and down the street out your window if your neighbors have?
Fortunately, none of the houses have. However, the street lights went out for about 5 minutes and they're back on now. But the snow is blowing directly across 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
How about the drifts? How high are they in your area, from what you can see?
Well, yeah, I live on a street that's 2 lanes, and there was a lot of snow left over from previous storms, and it's pretty high out there. There were a lot of mountains left over. There's pretty high drifts out there. I think it's about 2 feet. You know, in places where there was no snow before, but where there were snow mounds, this is quite high out there.
And you're still strictly snow at this point?
Yeah, very light snow. I can't really.
Yeah, and Pumpkin's really riding out the blizzard in style.
You may not have your power much longer.
Yeah, I know. They're also suggesting that you turn your
Pretty tough, huh,
freezer
Pumps?
up, as Chet said earlier, to have it to the highest setting. Also,
Pumps, the storm is too much for you, huh? Pumps? Pumpkin? Pumps? Feed? Ooh, that woke you up. Hi, Pumps. You poor baby, you. Outside in the storm, you can hear the sleet. It's sleeting outside and snowing, actually, at the same time. The wind has died down quite a bit, but again, there is a lot of sleet out there. The drifts out here, pretty deep snow outside. Spring's still a long ways away, so it seems. Wow, looks like we got a lot of snow last night. It's got a lot of stuff to dig off. Let's see. Here's Pumpkin. And Wendy's doing the shoveling chores. Good girl, Wen. I like the throw technique.
You like them. And that's the scoop technique.
Yes.
Big and chisel.
Well, there's a lot of snow here.
There's another shovel too.
Oh, so there is. Should somebody get that one out and use it?
Okay.
Okay. So how much snow was about?
It's a half the 3-foot drift.
Wow, look at all that snow. We dug down a lot. But it's drifted up pretty far. Pumpkin likes the snow too. And you can see we have tons of snow. And it's still pretty breezy out. Not too breezy for that jogger.
Are you gonna help?
Okay, I guess I better come and help.